Welcome to Sports Wagering University's YouTube page. This is Kyle Hunter. I'm the co-founder of Sports Wagering University. I'm happy to have you with us here today as we take a look at principle number one for Sports Wagering University. We have 5 key principles that we're going to keep talking to you about early and often. We think these are vital. If you want to be a winning sports bettor long term, which is what we're trying to help you become through our community. These are the principles that we think you need to start with every single time. There's many things that you can do to be a winning sports bettor, but if you don't have these 5 key things, it's going to be really hard to win, even if you know every player on every team, or if you have all these systems or certain ways you go about trying to find an edge. You have to start with the basics. That's what we're going to do here at Sports Wagering University. So start out number one. Sports Wagering University, principle number one is discipline. Discipline. Now, what am I talking about when I say discipline when it comes to sports betting? Obviously, discipline can have many different definitions regarding, depending on what you're talking about. But discipline in sports betting to me is having a plan, having a set plan, having emotional control. Control of your emotions is so important. Psychological aspect of sports betting is underrated by many people for sure. And having a constant process. If you have a constant process where you just go about the same way, looking for an edge the same way each time, it's much easier to consistently do the right thing than if you just kind of wing it. You just go into it and change things up as you go. I know some people like to say, well, I had a bad day yesterday, or I had a bad week last week, so I have to just, get rid of it all and start over. I think that's really dangerous. There's going to be ups and downs in sports betting. Be ready for the ups, be ready for the downs, and keep riding that wave, whichever way it's going, but be disciplined in the process. So have a plan, keep control of your emotions. And that one's really hard. I mean, even for people that have been this for a really long time, keeping control of your emotions is really hard, but it's very important. We want to win at sports betting. Do you want to win at this, or do you want to have fun and just kind of screw around? If you just want to screw around and have a little bit of fun and you're okay with losing some money, then, okay, but this is probably not, a great investment of your time. At Sports Wagering University, we're looking to try to help people beat the books, win money long term. We're not going to make any ridiculous guarantees or sell you picks or anything like that. We're just trying to help you with your process of winning in sports betting. So what is discipline? 3 keys to discipline sports betting, in my opinion, and there are many that you could come up with. We'll talk about these many, many more times in all the courses at Sports Wagering University. But number one, patience, knowing when to pass. When I first started in sports betting, I'll tell you, it's been a while now. I'm about to turn 38 years old. I'm not the young gun on the scene anymore. I'm kind of the middle-aged guy. I didn't know when to pass. It was okay with me that I had to pick something every single day. I had to have plays every single day. If there was a national title game, I had to bet it. If there was a Sunday night game, I had to try to find an edge. Sometimes there's not an edge on those games. There's usually not as much of an edge on those games as there are on the others. And it's a great idea to be patient. At this point in my betting career, I kind of wear it as a badge of honor when I pass. Some people get upset, but if I'm passing because I don't see value, I think it's great. It's nice to enjoy a bit of time away and maybe just be a sports fan instead of a bettor. I hope most of you are a fan of sports and not just a fan of betting. If you're a fan of both, I think it'll make this easier. Number 2, no chasing losses. This is an absolute must, and I think this is the number one thing that really ruins a lot of people when it comes to sports betting. I'm 0-2, I'm 0-3 in the NFL, but wait, Sunday Night Football, I'm going to quadruple my normal bet size. If I win, I'm back in the black. It is absolutely the wrong way to go about this. You just have to stick to the process. If you go 0-3, get them next week. Get back up. Try it again, because chasing those losses and trying to find an edge that wasn't there to start with, a really bad idea. That's completely undisciplined sports betting, and that's not what we want you to do. Number 3, due diligence. Take this seriously, guys. You have to have multiple outs. You have to plan. You have to actually put a lot of research into this. It's not easy. We're not here to tell you that this is a get rich quick scheme by any means. This is sports betting has to be taken seriously, and disciplined sports betting, you're going to have to put a lot of due diligence into it. So just be prepared for that. So number one of the Sports Wagering University principles is discipline. And appreciate you watching this video today. I encourage you to check out Chris Farley's SWU Betting Basics course here, as you'll see on the slide. Check out sportswageringu.com for live and recorded classes. We have plenty of those up already, much more coming here in the future. Sign up for the free newsletter at sportswageringu.com as well. Go to www.sportswageringu.com. You'll find out about the new courses. There'll be some free plays thrown in there sometimes. You can also follow Sports Wagering U on TikTok. A good following there. We've been putting out a lot of content. Michael's doing a great job with that. But I encourage you to follow everybody that's working along here on Sports Wagering University. And I look forward to seeing you guys. We have a Discord community as well. If you're not in the Discord for Sports Wagering University, jump into that Discord. If you need a link, send us a message here on Twitter or TikTok or something, and we'll get you hooked up for that. But stay disciplined in your sports betting, and I'll see you next time when we look at principle number 2.